Hello!
Guys, the time has finally come. This is Raw and Reality with Matilda.
And Roman. Honestly, this is finally been done. Like, it's been in the making for a while now, innit, babe? Mm-hmm. Like, we've been talking about it, been so excited about it, and it's finally been over the line. And obviously, the first episode is...
Just us.
Just us.
Just us being us.
Just the two of us.
Yes. And I'm really excited about this.
I'm so excited. And the setup is amazing.
I know. Can you believe?
This is us.
I know, it's so us.
This is so us.
It really is.
And I love it.
Yeah, me too. It's been a long time in the making, and we wanted to do a podcast because me and Roman just talk shit 24/7.
And we talk shit, and most of the time it don't make sense.
No. When we're around people.
When we're around people, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, exactly. But we talk shit 24/7. So what better than a podcast for me and you?
I know. It just suits us.
It does.
It suits us. Because at the end of the day, like, we're always at the house together doing nothing.
Talking.
Yapping.
Yeah.
Doing nothing, just sitting on the sofa watching TV.
This is our talent. It's talking.
This is our talent.
Yeah.
And this is now our safe place. We can say whatever we want in here.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, so obviously you have seen us on Towie. You've seen us, me, on Love Island. And there's a lot of things that happen when you're on Love Island and Towie. People form their own opinions. And obviously, we see these stories, we see these opinions. Most of the time, we laugh.
You know, it's, with us, both of us, like, since the start I joined Towie, obviously, my first thought was, oh, shit, all the hate comments, what am I going to think about them? But, like, since I've got them, I don't bar an eyelid to them.
No.
I don't bar an eyelid at all.
But the point of the podcast is, we want it to just be us.
Just raw.
Raw.
And reality.
Sister.
Tell them, sister.
Slap me up. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, so let's crack open the Moe.
No, you crack open.
Okay.
I'm trusting you. Trusting you.
Right.
Babe, don't mess this up, please. You've got one job. Okay. Guys, I know she's nervous right now. She's shitting herself.
Should I be a bottle girl?
Be a bottle. Don't be a bottle girl, babe. I'd run away if you was coming bring a bottle to my table.
Hey, what the heck? Okay, ready?
So elegant.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
So elegant and classy.
I know, see? I told you it'd be fine.
Yeah. I'm not even a champagne guy, but today it's a toast. It's a celebration.
Is this champagne?
Champagne.
It's brut. Oh,
Yeah, champagne.
What's brut, okay?
Yeah, brut means dry champagne, babe. Did you know that?
Fuck off, babe. As if Mason didn't just tell you that. Okay, cheers.
Cheers, babe.
Make a toast, please.
Okay, cheers to the start of something new.
Okay.
Raw and Reality, we're coming for you.
Hello, you're a poet and you don't know it?
I'm a poet and I don't know it, bruv.
I love it.
Don't test me.
Okay, babe, so let's absolutely bring it to the start, okay? Bring it back
all the way back.
Bring it back to the beginning.
Not even Dubai, like before Dubai.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, so first of all, it actually starts from me, this, to be fair, because... So Tilda's got a best friend called Neve. Neve, if you're watching this, thank you.
Love you, Neve.
She always posted Tills on her story, innit? So I, popped up every single time, saying, oh, she's hot,
set me up.
Set me up. And nothing obviously happened from it, because I didn't follow her, I didn't message her or anything. I didn't message you.
Pussy.
I was nervous.
Absolute pussy.
Yeah? So right. But I messaged her all the time. And then we actually went on a holiday together, me and Neve. Not together, but she was in Ibiza for the same time as me. Had it off.
Become best friends.
I loved her. And no, actually, I met Albie there as well.
Oh, yeah.
So Albie and Neve, obviously, the two of Tilda's best mates. And I was just telling her how much, obviously, I fancy Matilda. Come back from Ibiza. And they told you, didn't they?
What?
They told you that I was...
Oh, yeah. No, because Roman did follow me, but I didn't follow back, because I was like,
Exactly.
I ain't no beg.
Well, I messaged you.
Yeah, but if you messaged me, I would have followed back, but you didn't.
Okay. I know now. I've
Yeah.
got you now anyway. Got you now,
You got me
Got
now.
you now.
It's too late.
It took me 2 years. Yeah. But no, yeah, they said it to Tilds. Obviously, Tilds obviously knew about me. Did you fancy me? Did you fancy me?
Yeah. Thought you was hot.
Got hot stuff.
Hot. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
HOT.
But I was like, because obviously this was before I went on Love Island as well, and I was like, I'm not following you back. You think I'm going to follow you back because you got blue tick?
Oh.
Yeah.
You think I'm gas because I got blue tick?
Yeah, 100%. I was like, yeah, I'm
blue
following
tick, blue tick or not, I would have still followed you.
Yeah, but I wasn't giving you the satisfaction. I needed something more. You know what I mean? Hello.
But yeah, no, so that was that. And then we went to Omar's birthday party, and obviously we were speaking that day. But no, it's funny, we were speaking, and obviously had a drink and that. And we said to each other, let's do a TikTok. And we said to each other, I promise you now, this TikTok.
No, it wasn't a TikTok, it was Snapchat.
Oh, was it Snapchat?
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
But like, obviously all of our Snapchats always go to TikTok.
Okay, yeah. So we said, let's do a TikTok. I mean, a Snapchat. And straight away she was like, I promise you now, I bet you in the morning this is going to be all over TikTok.
Oh, babe. Do you know what we should do?
Woke up at 6 a.m.
On it, yeah.
On it.
You know what we should do?
What?
Get the fucking TikTok up.
Get up then.
And read the comments. The comments are mental, guys. They're mental. I remember, God, this was like obviously before we was even a thing as well. And I remember thinking...
What did it even say? Roman and Matilda, like what?
I can't remember, but like I remember looking at the... hold on. I remember looking at the comments thinking, bloody hell.
People are nuts though, man.
And that was our first thing together. That was before, obviously, that was way before we got together as well.
That was nothing. That was actually nothing at all.
Where the heck could I find that? I remember I didn't even look at the comments at the time because there were so many comments, and I was like, oh, like fuck reading that now. Like I was hungover. I was like,
I don't know what possesses some people to comment some nasty
oh,
stuff.
they're crazy.
They're crazy.
Carry on whilst I find this, baby.
I met at Uma's. Umar.
Hey, Umar.
We met at Omar's birthday party. We also had a drink, a little talk, a little flirt, exchanged numbers there. Actually, no,
we did a shot together.
We had a shot together. Didn't exchange numbers because she just left me, so I had to get the number off Neve. I messaged Neve.
Oh yeah.
I messaged Neve asking for a number because obviously, I wanted a piece of Matilda.
Of course.
As you do. And then the next time we went to Culture, so that's my event, and I invited her and her friends, and this is kind of where like it all started. Mm-hmm. This is where it all started. The whole night was having a great night. Got to the end of it, we all left together. Me, Albie, Abby, and Matilda.
And we kissed that night, didn't we?
And we kissed.
We was snogging
all night.
Yeah, and then we had a really fun party. Me, you, Albs, and
Abby. Yeah. It was a great party back at the hotel, and obviously she had to go for other circumstances.
Oh and my sister had just given birth.
And I begged her to come back. I begged for you to come back.
Yeah.
And what did you do? What did you do? You come back. You come back. You come back for me.
No, because it was.
You come back for me. You
come
back for me.
It was on Halloween, and it was like 3 a.m. or something, and then obviously.
That's 4.
Yeah, and then Kada obviously gave birth rude whilst I'm on my night out. Like,
Don't
actually
do
not.
That,
yeah, have some consideration. And then I was like, right, I'm gonna go, but I was literally in tiny little micro shorts, a bikini
it wasn't
top,
a bikini top,
and bullets over me. I was like, right, I'm going to the hospital. I'm going to the hospital. Left, yeah. Then my mum was like, don't come here when you're drunk. That's the last thing everyone needs right now. Like they're all staying at the hospital.
And guys, Matilda when she's drunk, she's crazy.
Yeah.
So I can imagine her in a hospital just.
Oh, I can't be tamed. I can't find this TikTok, by the way.
You can't find it?
No.
I'll find it in a heartbeat, babe.
Go on, find it. You find it, and I'll carry on. So then, basically, we was in Dubai. No, so after Culture, it was like 2 days after.
I messaged her obviously to see how she was, and we said like. She said she's going to Dubai, and I said, OMG, I'm going to Dubai as well. And we had going to Dubai.
I was going on my own with Cosmopolitan, and you was going on your own to work.
I was going there for work, and I didn't do no work out there.
Did no work. Did
one bit of
absolutely
work.
ruined his whole work out there. Because anyway, so the first night I finished with Cosmopolitan, and me and Roman was obviously already texting before because of the other night. And then I basically was like to Ro, and after I'd finished my work in Dubai, I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, you was like out with your mates.
I was out with my boys, yeah.
Yeah, he was out with his mates, and then I was like, right, okay, well, I'm on my own, like, come meet me. Anyway.
Best believe I left them boys.
He left them in a heartbeat. Absolutely ran to me. He was like, oh, round the corner. Yeah, all right. Anyway, he ran to me, and then we just ended up having the best night ever, didn't we?
Best night ever. I think I got to the hotel, and straight away I saw a tequila bottle, and I said, babe, open that tequila bottle, and we drank.
No. Let's have it right. He went into my mini fridge.
Oh,
in Dubai.
You want to tell him? You want to tell him?
He went into my mini fridge in Dubai.
You told me to, sister.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You said,
yes, you
let's
did.
open the bottle of Patron. Went into my mini fridge. Bottle of Patron. Guess how much it was? About 500 quid.
Hold that bill, bro.
Anyway, obviously I got the whole thing sort of comped anyway. But like, they did send me a message after saying there's a few things I'm paid for. Patron being one of them.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you should be. But I didn't want to tell Roman at the time.
She was
so
too nervous to
I
tell
wasn't
me.
nervous. I'm not the kind of person who asks for money from people. Got that, bro.
Can you get that money? Yeah, you got that dollar.
That, bro.
Get
Yeah.
that dollar. But you should have. I said to her, you should have said to me.
No. I find it really awkward stuff like
And
that.
it was obviously a bottle of tequila and 2 fat juicy burgers that we didn't eat.
Yeah. But anyway, so then we went to we had the whole holiday romance in Dubai. And obviously I was speaking to people in Dubai. Like,
Can't find it.
I was still in my single era, and I know you were speaking to people in Dubai as well. We was both in our single era, right? But then, like, after told you wouldn't find it.
I stopped talking because I wanted to talk about this.
Yeah. Anyway, so then, so we were both in our single era, and I remember like leaving Dubai, and I had to go back early because I'd been out there longer because the girls was coming back a couple of days after me, and then Roman took me to the airport and like stayed with me until I got on the plane.
Sat with her the whole time.
He sat with me in McDonald's.
Eating a charging her
And I was
phone.
really nervous,
She
wasn't
was
I?
nervous. I had to go up to the counter and then
And sort it with me.
sort it with her.
Because I was really like nervous about it.
I
Because
do that
I
all
hate
the time.
flying as
I
well.
do that all the time for you.
I know you do.
But I'm just your...
You're my airport
dad.
Yeah, you are. And then after Dubai, it was just a whirlwind.
It was
wasn't
whirlwind. I generally think that holiday was probably one of my favourite holidays because it was just
Oh my God, yeah.
It was so not random, but like that's the first time I've ever travelled somewhere on my own for starters.
Was it?
Yeah, like for work, to go somewhere on my own
Same.
for work. Like I've never done it before.
Same.
So I'd done it. I was really shitting bricks because I was like, I've got to make friends. Like, I've got to like, meet new people and stuff.
Yeah.
And then obviously the first day, I just come and saw
It was
you,
so,
and
it was so like a good thing.
it was
wasn't
it was so good that I saw you that first day. Because after that, I was like, honestly, I messaged Jess. I remember Jess. Because obviously we was on FaceTime, weren't we, in the hotel room?
We FaceTimed
FaceTime Braden and
Jess
Jess.
on our first night together in the hot tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we was in the hot tub together. And we FaceTimed Jess and
I was like,
Ray was
what
together, and
the
they was like,
hell?
what the hell, man? Jess was
I
like,
secretly loved it though.
yeah, but the thing is, Jess like knows us both individually, and I think she knows that we're both like,
Just nutters, like.
and we're kind of like, before we was together, we're kind of both like, we're a bit playery.
Yeah, we were. We were
both players.
We can admit it. We can admit it. We were both
Here's
players.
to being players. Anyway, so
You
we
know I'm
was.
a player, bro.
Yeah. So we was both players. Like, you know, I've been known for love bombing people. So she just thought it was another one of those situations.
Yeah, but this was a serious situation because I think after that 2 days of in Dubai, I messaged Jess saying, Jess, I've caught feelings. Like I really like this girl. This was like 4 a.m. and I was drunk in it, and I woke up and I deleted the message straight away. I was like, shit, she can't see that message.
You absolutely
I
fell
did.
in love
I fell in love
at
with you.
first
I did.
Did you fall in love with me in Dubai?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. But you know that you fell in love with me in Dubai as well.
Yeah, I did. I fell in love.
And
I think I fell in lust in Dubai.
Fell in love. Then Amsterdam was where it was just the best thing.
And
for you.
when did you fall in love with me in Amsterdam? Actually fall in love. Tell him.
Guys, one thing about Matilda, yeah, is she can sing her heart up to Bruno Mars, Versace on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a little sight now.
No, I can't do that.
Why?
Another time, I'll do a bit of karaoke.
Pussy.
Let's take our time tonight,
Girl.
Yeah, but I won't do the whole song.
But yeah, honestly, I was in awe. Like generally, you know, when your jaw's just on the floor.
I got a video of that. He's like this,
I was just sitting like this.
looking at me like.
I was like, wow.
Yeah,
I was like, wow. But yeah, no. But honestly, we've actually got such a great story.
I know.
Like,
I love our little love story. It's my favourite thing ever. Do you know what it is? I think like where both of us like actually was so in our single era, we wanted to be single.
we weren't searching for it.
No, and I think that's what makes it so much better because like even I think like for example when people say like right person wrong time, that's not the right person.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's not.
because if it's the right person, it doesn't matter what time it is. Because I genuinely like the thought of a boyfriend repulsed me.
Yeah, same. Like, I was scared of being in a relationship.
I hated it.
I didn't like it. Like, that's the last thing that was on my mind.
Yeah.
Last
So
thing.
then like the fact that like we sort of both wasn't we actually like was not even not looking for it, but like didn't want
care,
it in the
about it.
slightest. And then like we come together. But I think why we're so good together is because we're best friends.
Yeah.
We are best
We
friends.
are best friends. Like we can. I don't know what it is. We are the people say it to us. We are literally the same person.
We are.
Like, we are the same person.
What I was saying yesterday to Abs and Jess is that like with you, it's like unconditional love. I've never had unconditional love before from anyone.
Never either.
And it's like
It's a different sort of feeling. Isn't
yeah, like I know if I like was to shit myself right here, you'd still love me. That's
I clean up for you.
do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, but it's like, you know what it is? It's like anything you do.
I've never had that though.
Nothing you can do would ever like put me off you. There's nothing you could do.
Really?
Obviously, unless you do.
Well, if I started like whip nay-naying everywhere.
Then I'd whip me with you.
Yeah, so stop it.
Right.
So So that's our love story, basically.
Yeah, it is. And obviously, and do you know what it is? When we filmed our love story, like there's lots of YouTube videos that we've done that we watch back, and it's like
like we can
it's
show our
just
kids
show
one
our
day.
kids one day.
Yeah.
Like, it's just it's a great feeling. I'm telling you, like now, of like being single. Yeah, it's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun, but when you actually find your person, keep it.
That's why I just think that like
Keep it.
if anyone is ever in like a relationship where they think
If
one,
you're-
they're not
yeah.
getting treated correctly in their eyes, or they feel like they could be treated better, or two, there's any sort of inkling of like the love that you give is not reciprocated. There's no point in ever staying in that
What's
sort
the
of
saying?
relationship.
Don't settle for less.
Never settle for less,
Oh, never
babe.
settle for less.
Yeah.
Never settle for less.
You
bruv.
shouldn't, because I think that's because we wasn't looking for it. We sort of like found each other in like
They're the best things. You ain't looking for something.
And I think it's because we was friends before as well. I do.
I mean, we was friends.
Friends. But yeah, I think that's why we're so good.
Yeah, we are.
But we have had to like sort of come through a lot.
Yeah, we have. And listen, no relationship is smooth sailing.
We've had to come through a lot to sort of get where we are.
Yeah, we are. And
Because like you've got to learn someone, learn their boundaries, learn, you know, and also unlearn habits that you've basically had to do for whatever reason. I.e., like a habit I've had to unlearn is being so closed off, like with my feelings and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's definitely something.
Because you have like,
I've got
brung out that side of me.
Yeah, I've got a thing like if you're down, I need to know.
You
I need to know.
You need to be there.
Like, I need
don't
to
you?
know. I need to be there for you, no matter what it is. Don't you?
Shout out to Kenzie.
Kenzie, shout out to you, my girl.
We should get Kenzie and John on the pod, I think.
Oh yes, I'd love to have Kenzie and John.
That'd be funny, wouldn't
That'd
it?
be crazy.
Yeah, it would be
We
fun.
need about 5 bottles of tequila.
Oh,
there.
flipping hell, they'll down one
We'll
bottle.
leave that steaming.
John will down one bottle.
We'd
Anyway.
be absolutely steaming. But yeah, nah, generally, like I think, like you said, what were you saying just then?
Boundaries.
Boundaries, yeah. I think
And
it's
things that we've had to put in place.
Yeah, it's definitely things like obviously when you come into a relationship, there's all new things that you need to learn from your partner.
Yeah.
Like-
And I've never been with anyone like you.
And the same, that's like before, like toxic. Obviously, we've both in a toxic relationship before this one, so it's like being in this relationship. There's so many like things where it's like, wow, like this is what it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes it can shock you when like something happens and you see my reaction or something you do and I see your reaction. It's shocking because like before the reaction would be completely
Yeah.
different.
Oh my God, 100%.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I think now knowing people's boundaries and like just knowing what the do's and the don'ts, I think is really, really important for if you're in a relationship.
100%.
It's really important, and communication.
Yeah, we do. I think that's what we've been learning about it. And we still are. Like, really, we're
We've
like
been together what? 5? We've been together
6
6 months. Yeah,
6 months or 7 months?
since November. Well, no.
November?
Are we counting since the day we met in November?
We've basically been together since.
Okay, so since November.
But like, do we...
We've been girlfriend and boyfriend for 5 months.
Okay. Okay, and then together 7 months.
Yeah, together 7 months. Yeah.
Okay. So like, that's quite a long
It's quite a
time
long
now.
time. That's half a year.
But we are still learning about each other.
Yeah, but listen, I think we learned about each other for about a year.
Yeah. Oh
Maybe
my
even
God.
maybe even longer.
I think for the rest of our lives we'll be
Yeah.
learning about each other because we're going to carry on changing. I hope we carry on changing because we need to keep evolving and keep learning about each other.
Keep evolving, babe.
100%. But yeah, I feel like we are quite healthy communicators. I think where I've had like, I think when you go through toxic relationships, you learn so many things about yourself and about what you want, what you don't want. And I think that like we are really honest with each other about that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the best way to be. Best way to be. All you can be is honest.
Oh yeah,
All you can be
100%.
is honest. And like I said, now being in a healthy relationship, guys, is the best thing ever. Like it's so refreshing.
Because we just talk about stuff as soon as it happens.
Yeah,
as
straight
well.
away. Like if something happens, like let's say for instance, like I said the other day when I said to you, I'm out with these people. Like there's girls here, whatever, and I just say it to you. It's like being it's being transparent. It's
Yeah,
like,
because like if for example like I mean I'm the least jealous person in the world. Like things don't bother me. I really do believe that people should be free. It's my motto, isn't it, babe?
be free.
Be free. I want you to like
GVO.
I want you to go out and you know if you're with your friends who are single and they're bringing girls to a table, like, I know you're going to be speaking to them. I ain't dumb. It's what you do after that. And the thing what I know is, right, if, for example, God forbid, and I know you wouldn't, but if, for example, you ever cheated on me,
Yeah.
in my head, I just think that, like, God will reveal that to me in some sort of way,
Mm-hmm.
whether that's an inkling, whether it's someone, whatever. I'll know in my heart.
You're
So
not
I would
dumb,
never go
and
looking
you're
for
not
it.
dumb.
And also I would never restrict you from doing what you're doing
Yeah.
because of the possibility of you might do something, because girls come on your table or girls come to where you are, like the bar
Yeah.
that you're at. It's like, you're going to, if someone wants to cheat on you, they'll do it regardless.
Yeah,
So
100%.
restricting them is only like going to make that person probably want to do it more.
Do it more, 100%.
That's why I would never restrict you from, for example, Mykonos. I know
Yeah.
you're going to be having a great time in Mykonos.
Let's not talk about Mykonos, right?
Why don't you want to speak about it?
I can speak about Mykonos. We can speak about it. Speak about Mykonos.
Go on, let's speak
We're
about it.
having
Go
a
on.
great-
You start.
We're having a great time.
Yeah. I basically said to Roman that, obviously...
Listen, when it's out, it's out of your control, yeah?
Yeah.
It's out of my
He's going away with a lot of single boys.
Yeah, it's out of my control, for instance. So let's say people are going to be at the
And they've
villa.
got a big villa. And I said, look, I know. I said, realistically, let's think about it. He's going to have girls back at his villa.
Mm-hmm. So that's what she was saying yesterday.
They are.
Yeah, realistically, that would happen. But then obviously, I was saying to Hill, just like, if that's happening, cool. And if there's all a group of boys and a group of girls and they're having fun, like for me personally, cool. I'll be back at the villa. I'll be drinking, but I wouldn't be getting involved in what they're doing because it's like.
But what do you mean?
Like, let's just say involved in the group stitch. Like I can still.
But you're
be
still
there.
going to be around the group.
Yeah, I'd still be with the group. It's like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be involved. Like, let's say, for instance, the boys have had around the pool with the girls. I wouldn't go and sit with the boys and the girls. I'd be doing my own thing with other boys in the villa.
But you're going to all be together.
We're all gonna be. You're not getting it, babe. You're not getting it. You're not getting it.
Well, anyway, what I'm saying is, I will never put a limit or restrict you to do
Yeah, listen,
anything
at the end of
because
the
I
day,
want him to do what he wants.
it's a-
And if he wants to cheat, then that's down to you, and then you're gone.
I would never cheat on you.
I know. Cheers.
Rather,
Mike, cheers.
Mike, cheers.
But yeah,
Like, it's all about trust.
it
At the end
is
of the day,
about
it's all
trust, and I do trust Ro 100%.
Yeah, same. I trust you 100%.
which is
as well.
rare, I think, very rare.
It's a scary feeling, guys, having to trust people with your feelings.
Yeah,
It is very scary.
But I think we've come to terms with that we
Come
can
to terms
trust
with
each
it, we
other,
can trust each other.
and it is weird at the
If
beginning.
you ever do something to me, I swear to God, watch. Rastafari, lick him up, lick him up, lick him up.
I hate that, guys.
Guys, she's got a phobia of Chris Eubank.
I don't have a phobia, but I did have a new fear unlocked.
Yeah.
So let's talk our do's and don'ts of a relationship.
Do's and don'ts in a
Yeah.
relationship. Right, you start us off then, sister.
Okay, so liking other people's pictures.
No.
Absolutely
We spoke
no.
about this.
Yeah.
That's a respect thing. It's like if you're liking that person's picture, you want them to know you're liking that picture.
That's the thing.
That's in my eyes. It's like if you're, let's say, a girl in a bikini, you're liking that picture.
Yeah.
You clearly like the look of her.
100%. And I think that, like, there's not many things where I'm like aggy about, but if you liked someone's picture, I'd be aggy because I think it gives the impression. Because
It does.
I remember when, like, boys with girlfriends, I'd notice if they liked my photos, like, before. And I'd think, oh, that's so icky, man.
Sore,
like,
man.
That's so, it is. It's
sore,
so sore because it's like that girl, or stories as well. I'd have people,
I think
girlfriends liking stories.
Stories is probably
That's naughty.
that's worse than.
That's
'cause
so
obviously
naughty.
When you go on the Insta, you can actually see who liked it from below in it. So it's like that's clear. That one's naughty.
And it's secretive.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, for example, a boy with a girlfriend liking your photos that, you know, like probably the girlfriend will see that somehow. Stories like, I'm giving you a cheeky like.
Yeah.
And
It's
I don't
like,
like
hello, I'm in your
If
likes.
someone told me that you was liking a girl's story, I swear I'd
You
beat
slapped the
shit
shit
out
out of me, mate. You slapped the shit out of me.
Beat the absolute.
And I
I'd
generally,
hate that.
and I'm scared of you sometimes. So
Why are you scared of it?
you've just got something about you sometimes that scares me.
So you know, there's like golden cat. No, sorry, not golden cat. There's black cat energy and golden retriever.
I'm a golden retriever.
Do you think that? And you think I'm black cat?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I've never heard of
Black
it.
cat's like, I think, the more like dominant one.
What do you mean?
Like, is that apparently in a relationship, the best energy, the best dynamic to have is black cat energy and golden retriever energy, and that one's each. And I think black cat's more the sort of like dominant one.
Oh, you think
and
you're
the
dominant?
And the golden retriever is like the more like sort of happy-go-lucky one.
What do you think you are?
I don't know.
No,
I think
no,
I
I
could
think
be-
we vary. We switch. We switch.
I don't think you'll ever go. Black cat. though.
Ever a black cat? I swear. After this again, absolutely.
No. You are a golden retriever though.
I'm a happy guy.
Yeah.
I'm a happy guy. I like being, like you said, I like being free. I like being happy. I like just doing what I want when I want.
Mhm.
It's the best way to be in life.
Yeah. We are.
So I'll take a golden
We're
retriever.
like quite hippie, I think.
Hippie.
Yeah.
Emo.
We've gone completely off the topic.
Sorry,
anyway,
sorry.
do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts,
Your do or don't.
So your one was liking pictures.
Yeah.
I think definitely a don't is like entertaining conversation with, like, let's say for instance a boy, if you know he's coming up to you, and it's like.
What do you mean though?
Let's just say for instance he's come up to you, like he wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like because he finds you good looking, he wants to speak to you. It's like entertaining that. It's like that's a don't in my eyes. Yeah. For instance, let's say for instance a girl comes up to me, which obviously is not normal anyway. Because.
Do girls come up to you?
No, they haven't recently. Culture. That's when I told you about culture.
So what did they say?
No, they don't come up to say hi to me. They just
What
say,
did they say?
They say hi, and it's like bye.
Hi and what?
Hi and bye. Only time someone came up to me and just asked me where someone was at culture, and that was it really.
Oh, so like I'm
Oh
talking
no!
about
Oh
like
no!
someone,
No
like,
one's.
coming
Oh
up
no!
to
No!
a
No!
church.
So I'm saying, so if that was to happen, it's a straight away like.
Right. So yeah. So basically,
It's a straight away.
but also it's about like understanding the vibe.
Yeah.
Of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understanding the vibe. If you don't get the vibe, then you just.
If it's like they've come up with a flirty vibe.
Yeah. It should be straight away. I've got a girl.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
It's like.
But I also think that like if someone's having a conversation, then you have a conversation.
Yeah, if it's a friendly conversation,
Yeah.
and you know it's
because you're never not going to speak to a girl in your life.
Of course not. Like if someone comes up to me and is actually like a conversation to see, like, let's say for instance a fan or whatever, and they know us and they love us, like I'll happily entertain the conversation and be like whatever. But I think
like
that
not
one,
obviously that's a don't. Not entertaining
Entertaining.
someone flirting with you. That's an obvious don't.
Okay, then what's another one then? There's not a lot of don't. We've agreed on the after party thing. We've agreed on that one.
Yeah, after parties.
Them seedy after parties. Like it's just like
after parties are a don't.
That's definitely a big don't for us. I think it's just like
unless it's like all girls.
No, the only after parties.
No. I think if it's like friends, then it's different. For example, like if me and my friends was to go back to mine.
That's different. Yeah. I'm saying like let's say for instance.
But like seedy after parties in Ibiza.
Yeah, like if a random person like you're in a hotel or like an apartment and it's like you don't need to.
Yeah, 100%. Just go home.
You've had such a great
go
night
home and call it a night.
You don't need to be in a situation where it's gonna not affect, but like it will make someone else feel this out. Your partner feel this out.
Yeah.
It's like
100%.
No.
Okay, and then girls and boys holidays.
What do you mean?
It's a do. For me.
Oh, to do. Yeah, 100%. You need to go on holidays.
You know, a lot of people don't let their girlfriend or boyfriend go on.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That comes from being not in a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Because it all comes from trust. And like it's hard to trust people in relationships. It's so hard. Like we've been there. Like you know what I mean. So
it is
definitely one thing. But obviously, once you're in a healthy relationship, and do you know what it is? It all comes down to just being communication and being transparent with your partner.
Yeah.
That's all it comes down to.
I think my biggest piece of advice to everyone in a relationship is you need to let someone do what they're going to do, because regardless they're going to do it, and it's either doing it secretively or they do it and do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, at the end of the day you'll always find out.
Yeah.
Like always find out.
I do think so.
Yeah.
Okay, next do or don't. Going through your partner's phone.
You ain't doing that. Actually, no, it is. If you said to me, go from your phone, I'd let you go through it happily.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, that's a do and a don't, to be fair, because it's like, if you've asked me that question, like, and if you're curious, like...
But if I've done it secretly...
If you've done it secretly, then that's a no.
Have you ever gone through someone's phone?
No. I ain't gone through someone's phone before. You have, haven't you?
Oh, I have,
You
yeah.
have, you said, I remember you said your story,
I have.
but no, I haven't gone through... I just find it like, that's something I wouldn't do.
Do you ever get tempted to like go through my phone?
No, that's like a fear. That's a scary thing to do. It's like if I
a fear of like
if I open that phone and I see something I don't want to see, it's like I've done that to myself.
Yeah.
So that's why I wouldn't want to do that.
The thing is, I'd want to go through your phone, but only out of nosiness.
Yeah, but
you
do that. You do that already.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
but like not out of like wanting to find something. Like I like, for example, I love going through photos. My photos and your photos. I love going through old photos.
I'd let you do that. It's like,
but it's more out of nosiness. Like I wanna know like I'd love to know like if I'm ever annoying you and stuff.
What would you see on there?
Yeah,
texting my friends or something saying, "Oh, she's been a bitch today."
Yeah, I'd love to see that. It would make me really ruffle. If you
have I done that? Yeah, I've done that a couple of times.
Have you?
Yeah, I've said to Brady, "You've been a bitch."
Have you?
I'm joking.
Yeah, punch bro when I see him.
Shut up, bro.
But no, I'd love to see stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I have as well.
Yeah, helps him what?
I'm like, oh, Ro's being a fucking jar today. He's right pissing me off.
Yeah, hold that, bro.
Yeah.
Hold that.
Yeah, but I'd love to see like
Yeah,
things like that.
but
I love.
listen,
But I'd never go on your phone. I would never. And also, the thing is, when I've gone through partners' phones in the past,
You've seen what you thought.
yeah. But the first phone I ever went through, I absolutely saw it. I thought, you know, I went on the White Fox podcast. Yeah, I was saying this to Albs and Lou the other day. So I went on the White Fox podcast and I spoke about like when I first ever went through my first boyfriend's phone when I was like 18.
Yeah.
I was with him from 16 to 18.
It's the 100 foot. No.
But like, you know how I speak is like, I'm such an exagerator. When I'm talking about something, I'm like, oh my God, like it took fucking 10 years to get here and stuff like that.
As you do.
And like, when I was saying that, I was like, oh yeah, like I went through his phone, literally 100 girls. There wasn't 100 girls, there was literally 6. 6. And I'm absolutely
You know the world we're in. You know the world we're in.
But then
people be like,
babe, in the comments it's like Jay Cartwright, you know, between us who lies all the time.
that is you.
Like, but
so
like,
that actually is you.
No, it's
You're
not.
Jay
babe.
Cartwright.
Babe, I don't lie.
You're Jay Cartwright.
Babe, I don't lie though. But like, I'm just an exaggerator.
Exaggerator,
But
you
like,
are.
how I'm saying it, for example, if I was speaking to you or like Beho or Albs,
We'd understand it. Yeah, we'd get it.
You'd be
That's
like, oh,
'cause-
okay, like you obviously don't mean
That's
100.
because we know you. That's
Yeah,
'cause
you
we
don't.
know
I
you.
don't mean 100. Like,
People that don't know you,
he
I
didn't
believe
cheat, and
that.
then all the comments like, go get an SCR check. It's like, me, man.
Don't get an STI check, babe.
Babe, what I did after.
You did after?
I had to, yeah.
What
When I found.
did you get? Did you have anything?
No, I did have a thing. Because it did not have chlamydia or anything, I promise.
But no, yeah, 100. But yeah, definitely that is a do and a don't. The phone thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing the phone. But no, it's what I do not like about me and you. We're so open on our phones.
Oh, yeah.
So open. It's like
Anytime we like, because do you know what it is? I think it's because we're always so close together.
Yeah.
We could never hide any. You know, like me and Ro was watching You, right? And we find it. Well, I find it really funny because like anyone would like get a text and they'd walk away and like be like, "Oh, sorry, I've got to get this." But and we was like, I was like, imagine if like we did that. Like, sorry, I've got to take this. And like didn't tell each other.
It just looked so like it would just be so suspicious, don't it?
Babe, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's nuts. It's like walk away when you get a message. But like, all right, I'm walking with you.
Yeah.
I'll be holding your hand.
Okay, another do or don't.
Boy
best friends. A boy or girl best friends.
I'm not a fan of that.
Would you hate it if I had a
If
boy,
you had-
a
if you had
straight
if you had
boy
a
best
yeah,
friend?
if you had a- I've always had stories about like people who've had best friends and they're actually like doing a thing. It's like I just find it's uncomfortable. I'd say the word is it's very uncomfortable. I wouldn't agree with that. Yeah. Like if it was a thing and before you got with me, I would never try and.
Do you have a girl? You don't have a girl
No,
best
I'm
friend.
not a girl best friend. I don't. Really,
I'm your girl best friend.
You're my girl best friend.
And also, you are best friends with all my friends.
Yeah, I am best friends with your friends. Like I think your friends are like family.
Yeah,
it's like a family
they are,
thing.
aren't
It's not
they?
my friends are all family. It's like,
Yeah.
Well, you're a package, innit? Whether it's with
Oh
you,
my gosh, yeah.
whereas if you was with me.
Like if you didn't get on with any of my friends.
Yeah, I'll be see ya.
Yeah, you know that, don't you?
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But like, for me, my friends. And same with my family. Like, the thing is, you're everyone who ever meets you, they always just say how kind you are,
yeah.
and like how loving you are.
All because of you, Mumsy.
Yeah.
Big up AM.
It's all down to AM.
Big up AM.
She has you're like, and that's what all my family have ever since they've met you, ever since.
You can't even speak.
Barely even
You can't even
stand.
speak, babe.
Ever since my family have met you,
Yeah.
they have always said, "Wow, he's been raised so well."
Yeah. And the same
So
for you.
well.
The same for you. And it's like the same. Do you know what we were saying before as well?
We come from like, I think our families are quite similar though, aren't they?
They are very similar.
Similar dynamic.
And it's like, well, the best thing is as well, our families all get along. Like, I love that. Like you said before, in past relationships where it's such a big no if your family is another no. Do's and a don't. Sorry.
Do's or don'ts.
Do or don'ts.
Yeah. So
Like,
do
it's
or
such
don't.
a-
If your family
If
hated
your family
me.
don't like, if a family hated Tills, it's like, as much as it would hurt me to like not be with her, but I couldn't not be with you.
What,
I'd have to not be with you. Yeah. Because
But
it's like,
I've heard stories of people absolutely like arguing with their partners'
yeah,
families.
same. And I
I don't know if I'm just quite like an not awkward person, but like I'm like timid in those situations. I can't do confrontation.
Yeah, no, same.
Some people are really comfortable with confrontation though, so it's different.
Well, like, imagine if you
But
was
like
to
if
get
your
up and,
mum,
if you said something to my mum, like,
imagine,
rude,
babe,
first
I've
of all,
heard some
you'd be-
horror
you'd get a
stories.
clap from AM.
I've heard some absolute horror stories of people how like the arguments that they've
That's
had
nuts.
with mums.
Tell one story.
Tell one story.
Go on, tell one story.
Okay. Okay. Well, I used to know someone who had the girl that they was with, and they all went on holiday together. And the girl wasn't getting on with the mum-in-law, her mum-in-law. And so there was in like, I think there was in like Jamaica or something, right?
Jamaica, we have our bobsled team. One the race and the one junior. Sanka.
Sing break.
That's called Cool Runnings, by the way.
Well done.
Great film.
I've seen it before.
Oh, you've seen it before?
Yeah. Anyway, when they were in that little thing.
Sanka, you're dead? Yeah, man.
Okay, anyway. So then anyway, they was on holidays together and they was beefing, like they just wasn't getting on. And so the girlfriend turned her chair away from everyone at dinner and looked out to the view. No.
Oh.
At the table, but looked away. Because she didn't get on with the mum.
Random.
So
random.
But
My mum would turn her around and like she'd tell you, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" Turn around.
Push her off the balcony.
Yeah, trust me, I'd just kick her off. See you
But
later.
like people have front.
Yeah, they do. But you know, people like that, then just like.
You're not drinking your drink.
You want me to fucking down it? I'll down it right now.
Down it, down it, down it. You're a fucking legend, man. Should I do the same? Ugh. Me and Ro actually were well hungover today as well. We went out last night.
Oh, I can't take it no more.
Me and Ro went out last night and we was like the only
I
thing
had
that
about
will
14 wines last night.
Yeah.
I was whining and dining.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. So I think that's enough do's and don'ts for you.
Do's and don'ts, yeah.
Okay, guys. So this is, I think it's my favourite part of
Dilemma drop.
Yeah, of our podcast is it's dilemma drop. So this is the part where you guys get involved and you send in your dating dilemmas and me and Ro are going to give our educated opinion.
Advice.
Yeah.
We're going to give advice.
Yeah, 100%.
I like, you know what it is? I enjoy hearing people's stories.
You do, don't you?
I enjoy
and
hearing
you
it.
really like giving your...
I'll give my everything to you.
You give your opinion
I'll
to
give
people.
my opinion to
He
you.
loves... He's a bit of a Gary, get involved, so he does
Gary.
like it. Okay, so I've got quite a few dilemmas from you guys. I'm going to read a few of them out, okay?
Make sure they're good ones.
I haven't told you any of these, have I?
No.
Because there are some absolutely juicy ones.
Yeah, so use the juicy ones.
First dilemma. My ex-boyfriend of 4 years cheated on me with his stepmom. When I confronted him, he got defensive and called his stepmom and asked if they'd slept together. She then proceeded to say, yeah, last week, you know this. I packed all my stuff and left, best thing I ever did. What shall I do?
Wait, so he admitted to it?
Yeah.
Sleeping with his stepmom?
Yeah.
And she's asking what
She's
should I
saying
do?
best thing she ever did, but she's not sure if she should go back there, basically. But he's cheated with his
I
stepmom.
promise you now, if you go back there, you're a big Wendy. I'm sorry. Put the feelings aside. He slept with your stepmom.
Your stepmom.
Stepmom, not even your mum. Like that's
Your stepmom?
Stepmom.
That's
bonkers. That's.
Babe, imagine. We've both got step parents as well, so the thought of that I think is
that's crazy. That's just like
repulsive.
that's another level. He don't respect you at all.
Babe, and that stepmom needs to go to prison. If I'm you, I'm absolutely reporting her to the popo. And what's your dad doing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's the dad? The dad know?
Does your dad
I'd love
know?
to know if the dad knows.
I need to know more of this
What's her name?
situation. Oh,
No,
I can't say that. No.
If you're watching this and you know it's your thing, tell us more.
Please tell me more. I'm
I
actually
want to
begging
hear
you.
more about that. Because the dad, if I was the dad, yeah, my stepmom. How old, do they know
If
the
I were-
age? How old are
No,
they?
I don't even know the age.
Oh, I wish I told us the age.
I know. But like the thing is, that's like obviously cheating's a disrespect anyway, but cheating with your stepmum. Never go back.
Have you got dickhead written on your forehead? I'd never go back. If you even the fact you're even thinking about it, whoever you are, is croissant. Have some
Don't
respect.
be crazy.
Yeah, have some
Do
respect
not be
for
crazy.
yourself.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh, the dad. If I'm the dad, oh my god.
I wonder if the dad knows. Can you imagine, yeah? Can you actually imagine? So you've got a daughter. No, sorry, you've got a son.
Yeah.
You've got a stepmom. You've got the your new wife, okay?
Yeah, I got my new wife.
And you've got your son.
Son.
You found out that your
My
son
son set
has
my stepmom.
fucked your new wife.
Yeah. I think I'd be behind doors.
Who you've been shagging.
And my son's sleeping with her.
That's nuts, babe.
That's filth.
That's mental.
Good on him. Good on him. No. Good on him.
fuck off.
Good on him. So well done, son. But fuck off.
But you need to fuck
You need
up
to
my
fuck off
house.
now. Take your bizarreness elsewhere, bruv.
That's nuts.
That's nuts. That's a good one now.
Yeah.
But yeah, but what you should do is don't ever go back to that.
Fuck 'em off.
Yeah, respect yourself.
Absolutely fuck him off.
And you know what you should do? Go and shag his dad.
Could do, yeah.
If you want to get back at him, go and shag his dad.
Yeah, could do. Okay, next one. I was getting ready for my first date with this guy I just met, and he told me to be there for 6. So me being me, I turn up early and see him sat there with another girl. So I wait and he hurries the girl to leave. I go and sit with him and confront him. Turns out it was his sister. Should I be
He's
annoyed?
lying. He's lying. For one, if you're going on a date, why would your sister be there in the first place?
Why is your sister there?
Yeah,
You
what,
could've been
moral
nervous.
support? No,
You could have
come
been
on.
nervous.
Babe, if I was going on a date with you and like, if say for instance it's us, like it's our first, let's say it's first date. It's our first date. That would be weird. Like your sister's sitting there.
What if Kate was there or Ken?
Yeah, I'd find that bizarre.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
If you deep it, it's your first date. Yeah, it's supposed to be like really. It's supposed to be an exciting thing. Your first date, like this is where things come true.
So you don't think that's his sister?
I don't think that's his sister. If he's rushing her off, what are you rushing her off for? If it's your sister, you probably actually no. If it's your sister, I'd introduce you to the girl.
I wouldn't be like, oh, this is my
So
sister.
hi, this is my
blah, blah,
sister,
blah.
by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I would. Like, why would I? It looks so suspicious of me rushing off someone. When I got a date coming, that's just really weird.
Yeah.
That is strange.
Yeah. Oh no, it is
on.
definitely strange.
And do you know what? If it is a sister, stay with the boy, and you'll find out when you're with him.
So true.
She'll find out.
Yeah, like just carry on with
Carry
the
on
game.
being with the guy.
Play the game. Get to know him more. Find out if that's his sister or not. So where's your sister?
Yeah, where's your sister then?
Where's your sister?
Because it ain't her.
Nah.
Ain't her.
That's so true.
It's true, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Okay.
That was a good one.
That is a good one.
That was a good one.
Okay, right, next dilemmas. Okay. I was dating a married man and I found out he had a wife, but I really, really like him.
I was dating a married man.
Yeah, but she didn't know he was married.
Okay.
So I was dating a married man, but then found out he had a wife. I really, really like him. I want to tell her, but I don't know. 100 million. No. Listen. 100 million% tell the wife.
Yeah, I think if you've caught feelings for this guy, yeah.
Regardless of what they do with that information,
regardless of what they do,
you need to tell the wife.
Tell the wife. I think if he's a married man for starters, like that's peak. But for starters, you're wrong for even falling in love with a married man. You know what I mean?
But she didn't know who's married.
Oh.
She didn't know who's married.
Okay,
she only
yes,
found,
okay.
She just found out. And then she said, should I tell the wife?
Okay, yeah, 100% tell the wife.
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
And especially for catching feelings, it's like he's having another affair.
But she really likes him.
But do you know what I'd say to that? If you really like him, you can find out he's a married man, so you know he's not really the person for you. Because if he's cheating on his wife,
You don't want that for you.
Yeah, you don't want that for you. So
No
it's
way.
Like, that's just a red flag straight away. We run from that. I'll be gone 100
Run.
meters. 100
If they got
meters.
a wife, if they have a wife, yeah, and you are considering, I just think if you can, the way that you get them is the way that you'll lose them. You know?
I know. I think, just have...
It is
you know what
hard though. Like that must be. Imagine
that's peak.
Imagine falling in love with someone and then finding out they're married.
That's heartbreaking.
That would be fucked.
That's like... That's just sore. That's
So
so sore. Like, because you're in your head, you're thinking, wow, like... Because she's probably thinking,
Seeing
wow,
potential.
like,
Yeah.
I could marry this guy.
Yeah.
Then she finds out he's already married. He's got another wife.
That's awful, man.
That's fucked. Yeah, but I think that leave it. Do you know what it is?
No, I think tell the wife.
No, tell the wife. Tell
Yeah.
the wife. Yeah, tell the wife.
100%. Okay, this
That's
is a good
crazy.
one. Next dilemma is, says I'm future wife, been in the talking stage for 5 months, says right person, wrong time.
Later.
You know what we think about this.
Yeah. I've always said, like, so for me, like, there's, what was I going to say? I said it on Towie the other day. It's like, the speed thing. There's no such thing as like a...
There's no such thing as too soon, but that's in our case, so you can't
That's
say
an
that
our case.
because not everyone's the same.
Not everyone's the same, but like, I think if you're... if when you know, like you have that feeling in it. It's like that love feeling. If you know you love that person, 5 months talking stage is like, if that was us, I think that's too long.
Yeah.
That's way too long. What did they say at the end of it?
Says right person, wrong time.
Says right person. Oh, and you already said that. There's no such thing as right person.
There isn't,
There's
is
no
there?
such thing as it. It's like if you know it's your person, it's your person.
If you think, if someone says to you, you're the right person, but it's the wrong
I'd
time.
say shut up.
It's
Yeah,
not your.
that's-
If you was the right person, there would never be
Yeah,
a wrong
time,
time.
yeah.
If you was the one for them, there would never be a wrong time. Like, it's exactly our situation.
we're a prime example.
If I went off that logic, I wouldn't be with Ryan.
Yeah,
but
100%.
because of how much of the right person he is, there's no way that I could ignore how much I loved him and how great he was and how perfect we was for each other. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. The right person, wrong times. Like
It's a mix, man.
That's just crazy.
It
It's
is.
like you would know from the first day me and Matilda met. I not straight away, but I knew that I saw something in her straight away.
And
so
5 months in the talking stage.
That's crazy.
No.
We was on talking stage for
Month.
a month or something. I asked for
1 month, you could not wait.
I couldn't wait. Like,
and that's how it should be.
Yeah, it's like I can't wait to like just if you're in a relationship, yeah, and your boyfriend is not showing you off, it's like, why are you not showing me off?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I couldn't wait to show us together.
Yeah.
And how we
oh my gosh, this is the thing. Like, we obviously had our soft launch was basically our hard launch.
Yeah, only because like where me and obviously we're in the public eye, whatever. We're on Love Island Tower. It's like our launch.
But we couldn't wait to just.
I couldn't wait.
Do you remember? Because I have a spam account and I posted like this dump of me and Ro, and it was the best. That wasn't it.
One thing about me and Tills, we got pictures.
Oh my gosh, we love having pictures, didn't we?
But like, I couldn't. I was gagging to post her.
Yeah. Oh my god.
After it was.
How long were we at in drafts?
No, it was after our first date. Our double date with Jess and that picture in the elevator.
He was like, should I post this now? He said, do you dare me? I was like, yes. Yes, I do.
Dare me.
Okay. I'm still not over my first love. We broke up 4 years ago. I still love him so much, but he has a new girlfriend. Sad face. I know a lot of my girls are in this situation, okay? There's a lot of people who are in this situation. And, like, even myself, I was in this situation for quite a long time where I wasn't over my ex and I was sort of holding on to something. But the thing is, also, I think especially as a girl, it's very different from a boy. Like, a boy, I think when they get with someone so quickly, first of all, I think they're filling a void, whereas I think girls feel it a lot more, depending on the boy.
What, after these...
When they split up, I think boys and girls deal with it so different. Like, boys want to instantly fill a void, so they go out, they get with girls, they do this, they do that. Whereas like girls, on the other hand, they feel their feelings so much more straight away, and then eventually it ends up being the girl who is feeling better in the long run because the boy avoids his feeling. They fill a void. They do anything to basically not feel that feeling.
Most boys are like that, to be fair. Though.
But like, I do just think that like, as hard as it is, I think what it is, right, when you break up with someone, for me anyway...
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. And I think that, like, in my head, I was like, oh my God, this is the end of the world. I didn't think I'd ever get over this feeling. Yeah. This person's always going to be the love of my life. And then you get on with your own life, you heal, you do things that are healthy for you and for yourself. You start learning who you are as a person, doing things for only yourself. And then after that is when you realise... There was life before this person and there's going to be life after this person. Yeah. But what the most important part about that is you need to do things for yourself to make yourself happy, because that's you. That's what it does. You are your own person at the end of the day, and that's the person you need to feed the most love into.
Motivational speaker here, guys.
Shake my
hand.
hand.
One thing about Matilda, yeah, she can speak.
I love giving you motivational speeches tonight.
Go get your words out.
Speeches. I do love giving you motivational.
I love it.
Do you?
I think the Drapers are great at it.
Cade's so good at it.
Cade's so good at it. She's so good at it. But yeah, 100% what Tills was saying, if you don't dwell on what's like, you know what I mean? Don't dwell on what's just happened. It's like, if you split up for a reason. Like, you weren't meant to be. But like, as hard as it can be, like Till said, you just got to do things that are like a distraction. So it takes your mind off of that. And the more you do that, the later on it's like, why do I care about this?
100%.
Why do I care about it?
And that person, like, there's someone out there for you who is so perfect for you.
Yeah, and you know what it is?
Will meet every need.
Know your worth.
Yeah.
That's what remember it is. And I don't think there's a lot of people that don't really know their worth and like have that self-respect for themselves. And you need to actually find that.
Yeah.
And if you have that, I promise you, you take on the world. You can.
Okay, so obviously,
let's talk about what it's like, obviously being in a public relationship.
It's very interesting. I think for me as well, I obviously went from being in recruitment to then all of a sudden on TV.
She worked all across Canary Wharf, guys.
Sorry? Say that louder?
She worked everywhere in Canary Wharf.
I did. I had 100 jobs when I was younger. I did. But like, I went from being a recruitment consultant to coming out of here, obviously like having people know who I am.
It's a whole new world, isn't it?
Whole new world. Like I'd never expected it. And then being in a public relationship, it's definitely a lot.
It's a lot to take in. Because what you have is you have so much outside noise of people commenting on your relationship.
24/7.
24/7. Like me and Tilda, we've watched people react to us, and it's like, shut up. You know what I mean? It's like some people just talk about us and just say like, oh, it's not going to last, not this. But it's like, we've
had it since the beginning. I give him 3 months, I give him 2 months.
The best thing is, we laugh about it because it's like us two together. We know the position we're in, and we know we're lasting. We know nothing's happening. So it's like all that stupid comments is like advice from us, people in relationships, like just ignore it. It's like,
100%.
Don't bat an eyelid to it because it's random people who don't know you for like all they know you is from TV.
Oh my God, do you know what it is? Obviously, me and Ro are on Towie together right now. But you barely even see us. We get about 2 seconds airtime because we're so boring. Like we don't have any drama or like anything bad going on with us. Like we don't.
Have fun.
Me and Ro, we're constantly on good vibes, but and I think it's quite hard because like and don't get me wrong, is that like as a viewer, I fucking love watching drama. I love watching people absolutely going at it, but we're not those type of people. We don't do that stuff. So
if drama comes to us, we'll deal with it. Wind up in a joke. That's all we do.
Yeah, 100%. And so like, obviously, people have this perception of us. Like I see so many comments because we still see them, and it's like, you know, they don't buy it, or you know, they see us lasting a certain amount of time, whatever it is. And like a lot of the time for us, it is funny. Like we find it funny.
I find it funny.
Then there's certain times where it is just like bloody hell, it's draining.
It's draining. It's like just hating.
Yeah, you're hating happy people.
Like just trying to, what's the word, like prey on our downfall? Is that
it is.
Like, prey on our downfall. It's like, what have we done to you?
And the thing is, I think why it's so frustrating, I think for us and like other people who know us as well, when they see stuff like that, because it's like, I think they know that we're like good people, and it's like we're not there for just to be like, basically we're not there for screen time. We're there because you know
because we want to be there.
I joined Towie because
I was there. Yeah,
you're on it, and like we are together every day, so it made sense in that.
It did, mate. It makes
sense.
Do you
know what I mean? It did make sense, but at the same time, it's like it, and people just will never understand it. It's like, obviously I'm doing it, but yeah, no, being in a public relationship is definitely pressure.
It is a lot of pressure,
especially for example when we have like an argument or a bicker. It's like, you know, in if he wasn't in a public relationship, it wouldn't be like a big deal. Whereas like if something happens, it kind of feels like I catastrophize everything in my head anyway. And so, like, when something happens, I think, oh my gosh, like, but it's like, there's the added pressure of also
there's so much,
being in
there's
that.
so much that comes from being in a public relationship. There's so much that comes from it, and it's like,
but like, it's
you
like,
need to be what's this word, like really thick-skinned to be in a public relationship, because there's so much noise. And
what I think as well is that like we're not the type of people to, if we was to have an argument, to ever bring that to Tower.
It's behind closed doors. No,
we'd never do that. Like I think both of us in the same headspace where like, you know, I think we work things out together, and I like how that is. Whereas like I would never bring something to Towie because in my head it's like that's private.
Yeah, it's private. It's personal.
Yeah,
I don't need to bring that.
That's why I think we seem quite boring on Towie.
Well, if we seem boring,
because we are just like we work things out on our own, and in my head it's no one else has a right to.
No one has a right to comment on what we do.
Nah.
If like you do, you're a Wendy. Simple as that. You're a big Wendy. So, guys, now it's time for Say It or Shot It, and we love a shot, babe.
We've got
tequila over us today.
Nothing
but tequila. Casamigos. We've got pineapple chaser. Obviously, Tills can't really handle a drink sometimes.
Sometimes, never.
Okay, but yes, we're doing Say It or Shot It, guys. Obviously, you sent in some questions. We're going to be
got some juicy questions.
Juicy questions to ask. So I've got them on my phone.
I got some as well.
You got some as well. I didn't really get a lot of juicy ones.
You start it.
I'm going to start it now. The first one I got, which obviously made me ruffle. Do you ever get icked out that Sean existed with Matilda?
OMFG, that's a fucking juicy one.
That's a really juicy one, and know me, I like a bit of juice.
I've just done a huge shot. Go on. That's yours. Go on.
I wasn't icked out at all. So like, listen, Tills' journey is Tills' journey at the end of the day. She was on Love Island, and obviously she was with someone on Love Island. He seems like a nice boy, but he's completely different to me for starters. complete opposites. So it's like, I don't care about it.
Don't actually make me ruffle. Don't make me
What
ruffle.
is that? What do you say at me?
You and Sean look alike.
We look alike, yeah.
I think that when you're in Love Island, you're in a bubble. And also, I sort of went in there and I didn't massively fancy anyone, to be completely honest.
You was just, listen, you walked in there screaming,
Slim
oh,
pickings.
Ronnie, yes, Ronnie, what? Like, you walked in there with energy. You know what it is?
Yeah,
Good
of
on
course I
you.
did.
Good on you.
Of
So
course
it's
I
like,
did,
good on
yeah.
you. So like, everyone loved you on Love Island. Everyone
really?
loved you. Yeah.
That's so sweet.
They did that. And I forgot, do you know what, I mentioned this now, because I even forgot to say it. My mum, was watching Love Island. She didn't even tell me this. She only told me this when I told her I was chatting to Tilds. But she said she was watching Love Island with Charlie, my stepdad, yeah? And obviously Tilds was on there, and she was like, wow, I'd put her with Roman.
Yeah, she said that,
And
didn't
this
she?
was when she was first on there.
She said, wow, she'd be good for Roman.
Yeah, she'd be good for Roman. Obviously, she didn't tell me this until we first got together. How mad is that? So I'm saying, everyone loved you on there, bruv.
Thank you.
You're doing your thing.
But no, obviously, like when you're in Love Island, it's very interesting. Obviously, when I was in there, my sort of options were Omar or Sean. And but me and Omar just didn't get the chance to actually speak in there, really.
Sean dashed them out. Come on.
We kind of kept getting pulled apart. We wasn't allowed to speak. So then obviously Omar left, and you do sort of like when you're in there have to work with what you've got. And like, you know, Sean was a really lovely guy and we got on but in my head I always think of me and Sean as like being best friends rather than anything romantic, and I think a lot of people could see that.
Yeah.
And I think like when I got out I instantly sort of knew it was definitely like a friend thing.
Yeah. Little fizzy watermelon.
Don't.
Generally, how did that make you feel, babe?
Babe, shut up.
How did that make you feel?
Shut up. Okay, cool, that's fine. Right, so next.
That was one.
Next question. Body count? What's your body count?
I'm not talking about that.
Shot then.
What's your body count?
You know, it's your question.
No, okay, I'm asking you what
It's your question.
All right, okay, I'll give you
Do
that.
your shot
I'll
then.
give you the same question.
Do your shot then. Do your shot then, bruv. Okay, what's your body count then? You going to say it? Me and Roman have never discussed this, and if he ever asked me, I'd think I'd feel a type of way about you ask him.
I would never ask.
I would never either. I think that's such a weird question for like a... I think that's like quite a immature question.
Guess what? I'm going to ask you right now, what's your body count? Do a shot. That one, babe.
Fuck off, babe.
You poured it.
I don't give a fuck. I really
You
don't
think
give
you're
a
so
fuck.
entitled to do what you want, innit? You little black cat. Because you think you're dominant one, don't you?
Yeah.
You think you're dominant one.
Okay. Oh, babe. I'm already heaving thinking of it.
Yeah.
3,
heave more.
2.
Go for it. Just come on, think about fairies and elephants and donkeys. Donkey!
Elephant, donkeys, fairies. Okay.
Guys, one thing about me and Tilja, we will not back down from a shot. I think we need to do one day for the podcast, like bring out a camera with us when we're out.
Huh?
Like for the podcast, we need to make content for the podcast, yeah? And they need to see us on a night out together. Like,
Babe, you know what I've got
we
the
need to
idea
film
of?
it. What?
Body cams on a night
yeah.
out, but going on a fucking mental night out.
Yeah, let's do it together.
Okay. Right, next question.
Next question.
Okay, all right, I've got a question. Snog, marry, avoid. Danny, your ex,
Yep.
or who else have you been with? Who I can say?
No, you can just pick anyone.
No, but I want it to be someone you've been with. Okay, Danny, your ex, or Danica.
I'm friends with her fella.
Oh yeah. Didn't you shag?
Yeah, we did. before that, obviously before.
Okay, so them three. Snog, marry, kill.
I'd kill my ex. I'd have to kiss Danica because it's like, nah. I think no. Actually, I'd kiss Danica. Actually, no. I'd shag Danny. No. I'd kiss Danny and then I'd shag Danica.
Shit.
It's not adding to the body count, is it?
Snog me, bruv. You know your thing.
Come on, bro.
Okay, cool. Right, your turn. You could have shot for that as well, which is nuts.
I could have shot for that, but you just fucking... Oh, yeah. Fuck, I completely forgot.
Go on.
But I don't want a shot.
No.
I don't want a shot, babe.
Go on.
I don't want a shot. Okay, I'm going to do one for you then. Snog, marry, avoid. I want to do anyone. I want to do a random one.
Go on.
You done a random one with Harriet, didn't you? You done a random one with Harriet on your TikTok, didn't you?
I don't know.
You did.
Oh, yeah, I did. It was like Louis Walsh, Louis Spence.
Denzel Washington.
Yeah, what?
Denzel Washington.
This is easy.
Easy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a hard one then. Sean. Give Sean. Sean from your season, your ex-boyfriend.
Who wasn't never my boyfriend, actually. Go on.
Sean. I don't know who you've been with, so I can't even. Okay, Sean.
Go on. Spit it out.
Chugs. I'm going to say Chugs from Love Island. Sean, Chugs, and Curtis. Snog, marry, Shaggy. I know who you're avoiding in this one, sister.
Yeah, you know.
You know.
Right, avoid Curtis.
That's all me.
He's what I see in my sleep paralysis at the end of the bed.
Guys, I don't want to be mean, but you see Curtis, yeah? Sorry, Curtis, but every time we watch... Sorry, Curtis, but I do mean this. Every time we watch him on the TV...
I promise you, if we had tomatoes in our hands, we would have thrown them.
I'd lobbed them on the TV. How does he speak, babe? How does he speak again?
So, what I'm going to tell you today is that I just think that you look...
You look... Oh, he goes, you look fucking phenomenal. Yeah.
You turn all girly.
I turn all girly.
Okay, so, yeah. Kill Curtis.
That's such a random three.
So random, babe.
Chugs, Curtis, and Sean.
Kiss Sean, and then I'm going to have to marry Chugs. I don't even know him, but I'm going to have to.
Oh, that is fucking funny.
That is funny.
That is funny.
Okay.
Did Matilda actually like Sean? Also juicy, babe.
Right, okay. Right.
And that's the bottom line, Jeremy.
And that's the bottom
line, Jeremy.
Jeremy. Guys, I told Ro that my middle name instead of June was Matilda Jeremy Draper.
She does do some random things like this, guys.
Because you know that line from Jeremy Cole, that's the bottom line, Jeremy? I just wanted him to think that was my middle name.
And she said that says it wrong. I say it?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. I say it right.
Jeremy.
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 Jeremy. Shut up, bitch. Shut up.
3, 2, 1.
Good on you, babe. Good on you. Now shade it. Shade it. Shade it. Shade it.
I'm absolutely dribbled.
Shade your ass, babe. That was a great question. I knew you were going to shop for that. Wow, you've gone bright red. You've gone bright red, babe. Deep down, you're a lightweight, aren't you?
Deep down?
Yeah.
On the surface?
Babe, in the bar, you was giving it big licks, saying, I can drink more than you. Da-da-da-da.
No.
Yes. OMG, you've gone so red. If you could have one celebrity... This is a good... Like, if you could have one celebrity pass each, who would it be?
Aaron Pierre. Aaron Pierre. That's more I've got a new one.
He's a new one?
Yeah.
You should look like him already, though.
Aaron Pierre. That's more faster. He's my pass.
Yeah.
He's my hall pass. Are you joking? He's the fittest guy alive, other than you. Other than you.
Oh, other than me? Okay.
Aaron Pierre is the fittest guy alive.
Well, you know who mine is, babe.
Kendall. He's obsessed with Kendall.
Kendall Jenner is just
okay,
like...
my question is, did you ever really like Danny? Be honest.
I loved her. Plot twist. I can't do that.
You can.
Look at the size.
Come, babe, I promise you that one almost made me sick, so you need to do that one. You can pour one into a little glass.
Oh, yeah, nice. You're smart, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. Chat, 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 chat. How you did that is like really girly and pretty. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We have some very exciting guests coming up. Some that you definitely will recognise and you're going to be excited about. So stay tuned. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on Apple Podcasts. And there's going to be some very fun stuff coming up. So we will see you soon.
We will see you soon. Don't miss out. Follow on all socials. And we hope you've enjoyed getting to know us more today.
Love ya.
Love you. Hello.
Hello.